And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 302 Sports, live from Greenwood, Delaware, where tonight we bring you the Battle of the Blue. The Wilmington Friends, Quakers, comes to Sussex County to take on the Woodbridge Blue Raiders in a rematch of a 2016 state championship. Good evening, folks. I'm Benny Mitchell, and tonight it's week 3 of the Delaware High School football season. And week 3, simply, it's statement week. You're either pulling away from the pack to improve to 3-0. You're either getting in the race by going to 2-1, or you're falling back early with a loss tonight. And let me bring on my broadcast partner for tonight's game, Jim Tack. And Jim, the Wilmington Friends Quakers, they're 2-0. They are a consistent 8-9 win team per season, coming out of the Independent Conference in Wilmington. The Woodbridge Blue Raiders, they come into tonight's game 1-1 with a tough loss to Dover last week, a Division I opponent. In recent years, it takes 8 wins to make the Division II state tournament. Both teams want to make that statement tonight, both teams need to contend in the postseason. How important is this Week 3 matchup for both these teams?
Well, they're all important,
right?
And you just need to keep rolling. I was able to watch Woodbridge play last week. And, I'll tell you, they have a balanced team. They have an outstanding quarterback who has been a 4-year starter in Troy Haynes, and outstanding lineman in Josh Propst, a middle linebacker who's an all-stater returning, and Brock Keeler. It's a program. It's just not a one-person gang. Coach Manlove has done an outstanding job of getting this program. They have a lot of kids. They're up in the high 40s with the numbers they have. So we're going to be in for a heck of a game. I'm not saying that anybody's out by any means, but you need to hang in there every week, and the error for margin, there's not very much when two teams like this play.
Right, these two teams, they come into this non-conference game knowing each other very well. They played 9 times. Woodbridge holds a 5-4 lead in this series. Jim, interesting note in this series, the road team has won 4 times with one game being played at a neutral site, and that was the state championship. Let's take a look at Wilmington Friends. The Quakers are a very disciplined team. If they make a mistake, you better capitalize on it because they're not going to make many more. They are led by senior halfback Quentin McAbee. The Quakers, they run a balanced offense. They lean towards the ground game, but they have confidence in their quarterback, Wyatt Nelson.
Absolutely. He has a big arm. And I've read that and then saw it in warm-ups today. He has the ability to really bring the ball downfield. The other thing is their coach, Coach Tattersall, has had some illness problems, and they just continue to move along. The pieces fall in place. So, again, the mark of a good program. It's not a flash. Winningest coach in the history of Delaware football.
Right.
So all those things come together in addition to, they have speed. Anthony Dixon, he can outright fly. So if he gets a step on you, good thing he's probably going to go to the end zone. Wing T, full house, double wing, people look at the double wing and say, that's old-fashioned. If you're playing a 7-man front,
Right.
it's an extra gap for you to cover. So they need to look at that. And you and I talked in pregame a little bit about some of the things Woodbridge does to disguise and unbalance. So two crafty coaches with two good programs. So this is going to be exciting.
82 seasons between them as head coaches, okay?
That is amazing.
The Blue Raiders are loaded with talent in the skill positions. Troy Haynes, the southpaw, is a 4-year starter at quarterback. His favorite target is Gabe Westcott. These two often hook up on the long pass play when they do. On the ground is senior Jamon Kane, as they call it, the Ocho, and Richard Massey. Defensively, Woodbridge likes to take chances, and they like to get after the quarterback.
Yeah, they. When I watched them, I was impressed with the speed that they had running an off-tackle play. And if they got to the alley on the outside, and you'll watch their backs, they'll hit the hash mark numbers sideline and up. They have a nice counter game. The quarterback, I thought that Haynes, 4-year starter.
Correct.
He's a veteran. So we're looking at veteran coaches, veteran teams. This is going to be an outstanding game. I just don't see a chink in the armor here, and either.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer of Sodell Concepts. We have 8 locations, a catering company and a food truck right here on the Culinary Coast in southern Delaware, and we'd love to see you at one of our locations. Fish On and Lewis in the Villages of 5 Points. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue in downtown Rehoboth, serving homemade pasta. Papa Grande's in downtown Rehoboth. Our treetop deck has the best happy hour around. And Matt's Fish Camp, located on Route 1 in North Bethany Beach, your classic seafood shack. At Sodell, we believe in beautiful, simple food and making the world a better place. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer of Sodell Concepts. We have 8 locations, a catering company and a food truck right here on the Culinary Coast in southern Delaware.
Hello, folks. Welcome to 302 Sports. Benny Mitchell here with Trey Mitchell. And here we are with week 3 of the Purple Parrot Pigskin Picks. The Purple Parrot Grill, 134 Rehoboth Avenue, Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. And visit their sister restaurant, the Iguana Grill, 52 Baltimore Avenue. This is 1 block to the north in Rehoboth Beach. Last week, rough week last week, 8-4 on the picks, both of us. Puts me at 19-4 in the season. Trade 18-5. Big slate of games this week is one of the last weeks of non-conference scheduling. So let's start off with the only out-of-state opponent, and that's going to be the Cape and Open Vikings and Northeast out of Pasadena, Maryland. It's a 6:30 kickoff, and Cape and Open has to be getting road weary. This will be their last of 3 season opening games on the road. They go back across the Bay Bridge this week, this time to Pasadena. Even with Northeast at 3-0, this is a game I could see Cape coming away with a win. But the Vikings have some injuries, including their quarterback who's out for the 2nd straight week. I see Cape keeping it close, but I see Northeast pulling away. Northeast 28, Cape and Open 21.
Yeah, I really want to take Cape in this game. I think each week their offense gets better and better, and they really find themselves. And I think a key piece of that's their quarterback. So with quarterback being out, I think Cape still keeps it close, but I think they lose another one.
See you soon.
Big slate of upstate, downstate games this weekend. We'll start with Friday night action. The Seaford Blue Jays hosting St. Andrews. 5 o'clock kickoff in Seaford. Both teams there in search of their first win this week. Both they're comparable this year, and I look for this to be a close game. Seaford has to shut down the Saints' air attack at home in the early evening. I like Seaford in a close one. Seaford Blue Jays 18, St. Andrews 14.
Yeah, I give the edge to Seaford here, the little home field advantage. One just playing at home, and 2 with their a little just different start time than most teams are used to. So I like Seaford here.
We have 8 locations.
Kickoff at 7 o'clock in Greenville as AI DuPont Tigers hosting the Lake Forest Spartans. And at 1-1, I like Lake Forest starting to get back to that Spartan of old. But this week they run into what looks like maybe the top team in the Blue Hen Flight B. Lake Forest will keep it close, but I see the Tigers pulling away in the second half. AI DuPont 28, Lake Forest 14.
Yeah, over the past couple years we've been doing this together. I've really liked Lake Forest. They've improved and improved. I think they're going to play a great game, but I think that AI DuPont Tigers offense is going to be too much for them. I like AI DuPont.
7 o'clock kickoff in Dagsboro. St. Mark's is putting points on the board early this season. Indian River, they're much improved. They will get some wins this year, but this is a tough task for the Indians. St. Mark's Spartans 35, the Indian River Indians 7.
I agree. I think St. Mark's is going to get the win here. But I think it's still going to be a little closer than your guess. And I like Indian River at home, Sussex County. I think they put a few more points on the board, but I think ultimately St. Mark's gets the job done.
We have 8 locations, a catering
Caraval hosting Sussex Central, 7 o'clock kickoff. After a tough season opening loss for the Golden Knights, they found their run game last week and rolled in the second half. This week they travel up north to take on a young Caraval team who's struggling with their offense. The Golden Knights get it done. Sussex Central 35, Caraval Bucks 7.
I agree. I think Sussex Central's found their offense. I was really impressed with their second half last week. I think they keep that train rolling to get the job done.
In Georgetown, 7 o'clock kickoff, Sussex Tech hosts Mount Pleasant. The Sussex Tech offense, their defense has been their backbone this season. I look for their offense to get back on track against Mount Pleasant at home. They lose 9-0 to Salesianum last week, upstate. Sussex Tech takes this one 21-7 over Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, I think Sussex Tech defense is going to keep them in this one too. But I think this week, even without their starting quarterback, I think their offense finds themselves here and they gain that confidence back and they put some points on the board. I like Sussex Tech.
A little Henlope and Bayside action here as 7 o'clock kickoff in Princess Anne when the Washington Cougars host the Laurel Bulldogs. And Trey Washington, it's a very small school, a very small roster. They run they call it the A11 offense. It's a little crazy little offense. Just it's how you have to compete when you're one of those small schools. The Bulldogs will roll in this one and prepare for next week's showdown with Woodbridge. Laurel 42, Washington 7.
Yeah, I think Laurel hangs some points here, and it's
I am Scott Camera of Soto Concepts. We have 8 locations, a catering company and a food truck right here on the culinary coast of Southern Delaware.
Some Hanover North versus South action. Polytech will host Milford 7 o'clock kickoff in Woodside. Polytech surprised the Bucks last year with a win, close one at home. This year, not so much of a surprise. The Panthers, they've established themselves as ready to compete in the Hanover North. Polytech gets the win, and they prepare for the Riders coming to town next week. The Panthers 35, the Milford Bucks 7.
Yeah, over the course of the season, some change here. Polytech's really established themselves. I think they get another win against Milford here, and they'll keep rolling.
Saturday games, 10:30 kickoff in Wilmington. The Concord Raiders, they host the Dover Senators, and again, Dover gets up early to make a
right rifle, Stephen Chillis, and left rifle, Ryan Stevens.
Over. And then, okay, now it's moving. Now the bar's moving. Well, it keeps switching. Now it's on one end tip.
Back to the kickoff for the Quakers, number 80, Jacob Jaworski. Back to receive for the Blue Raiders, number 8, Jamon Kane, and number 6, Richard Massey.
Now. No, it's not. I make
Massey
sure I
receives the
didn't
ball,
plug the camera.
returns it up to about the 25-yard line. Blue Raiders will take over 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line.
Tackle that time by Peyton McNeil, a senior.
All right, see if it's working now. Sorry, folks, we're working to fix some of the audio trouble we have, but here we go. Woodbridge coming to the ball, 1st and 10. The Blue Raiders, first possession of the game at their own, appears to be the 26-yard line, and that's going to be a handoff to Massey, and it looks like he's going to pick up about 2-3 yards there, Jim, up the gut.
Yeah. Little isolation leading in with the fullback, and it looks like Payne, Joshua Payne, coming up from the bottom of the pile.
He's up a 2nd down and 8 for the Blue Raiders.
Pickup of about 1, maybe 2 on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 8. Woodbridge, 2 small guards, big tackles, and a big center. And this time it's going to be Kane, and he's going to get it out to about the 30-yard line and then a little more.
Handoff to number 8, Jamon.
That's just keeping the old legs driving.
Yeah, that was good. I thought he was stopped and came out of there pretty clean to get him closer to the first.
Way up to about the 34-yard line.
It's going to bring up a third and let's call it 3. And that's going to be Kane again. Sidesteps to the left, and he's got the first down. Keeps the legs drive, and he's out close to the 45, to the 46. What a run by that young man.
Great run. On contact. Accelerated. Nice job.
Quakers all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
Just a simple dive. But those quick hitters, it really takes the linebacker, gets in their lap. Late flag coming in. Tackle that time by, again, Payne. Face mask on Friends.
So there's going to be another 15 tacked onto that.
Against the Quakers.
Give him a first down, and now inside the 40.
Ball resting about the 38-yard line.
Penalties assessed. The Blue Raiders have first and 10 for the 38-yard line.
A strong set to the Twins.
That's going to be Kane up. No, that's going to be Massey going off the left side. Nice fake by Kane. He drew a couple guys to tackle him. And
little cross buck action, little counter. Coming out of there, Patrick McKenzie, a sophomore.
Took a game about 4 on the play, brings up a second down and 6 for the Blue Raiders.
Second and 6 for the Blue Raiders. And they got that slot to the near side of the field. That's Jamon Kane. He's got some running room. Here's where he looks to stiff arm. He does, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jamon Kane.
Inside out, worked the field perfectly. As you said, had the stiff arm ready to get him into the end zone, but he went from hash numbers, sideline. Saw the same thing against Dover. Nice running back.
And you'll see that just about every game with him. That's that big run. And again, you notice how it's like he waits to stiff arm. He loves to stiff arm. So here to hold is number 2. That's Gabe Westcott, and the kicker is number 80, Enrique Ramos. And we have a stoppage here. Looks like an equipment issue as number 66 comes off. Ormond Sanders, a freshman. That's a big
That is a big freshman.
Looking at him, he reminds me of the old number 66, Shamir Vessels, who started as a freshman here. So Ramos on the kick. Snap. Westcott's got the hold down. The kick is up. I think it was blocked, but it's good. Looked funny coming up through the through the upright. So, folks, we're going to take a quick timeout. Your score, Woodbridge Blue Raiders on their first possession, 7. Wilmington Friends, 0.
Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Mr. Italian began.
And welcome back, folks. Benny Mitchell with Jim Tack. It's 7-0 Woodbridge Blue Raiders. They strike first. So back deep is we got a folded over number. these new tight jerseys, and they suck right in as hard. That's number 4. That's Stephen Williams, the junior, back to receive. Ramos on the kick. It's going to be short, and that's the Maccabee, and he's going to get it out to about the 36-yard line.
Special teams tackle Tyrez Cannon.
First and 10 for
7-yard line.
the Quakers.
Tall, lanky group when they break the huddle.
Yes.
There's some height.
And that's going to be a counter coming back with McAbee, and he's got some running room. He's going to pick up about 6 or 7 on the play, bring up a second down.
It's at that time. Come on, Macy. Little inside trap off the wing.
Gain of about 7.
They're going to give him 7. Second and 3 here for the Quakers. McAbee goes in motion. He drops straight back, looks for McAbee out in the flat, has it. And he's got a first down. He's going to go out of bounds. First down.
Excellent throw.
And that's an S.C. Doyle. General contractor, first down. First and 10
for
the Quakers.
Latron Stones on the coverage.
First and 10 inside Woodbridge territory, about the 44-yard line. Single back, double wing formation here. And McAbee comes in motion, and it's going to be a toss to McNeil. Tries to stiff arm, but Corey Hastings not having it. Big tackle. Loss on the play of about a yard. Brings up second and 11 for the Quakers.
Hastings, nice job chasing it down from the backside.
Watching, over the years, get to watch Woodbridge a lot doing these broadcasts. And Hastings is a guy that's kind of grown up on us. He was a freshman when he first started coming over. Special teams guy.
I was going to say, you jumped right out. You knew who it was.
Yeah. Second and 11. Wyatt rolls out. Is that a one-handed catch?
That was a one-handed grab. Outstanding crowd.
William Davis.
William
and that's
Davis.
another S.E. Doyle first down.
I'll tell you, the timing on that thing was incredible. Nelson, we were told, big arm.
Yes, he is. He's had a tough time against these guys. When the first time he faced them, he was with Carabel in the playoffs and just had a rough night. And that's McNeil off the right side. And then see me tag up there was number 59.
59.
Josh Probst. That's going to bring up a second and call it 4.
Brings up second down and 6.
So, excuse me, gain of 4, bring up second and 6 for the Quakers. So both teams got their offenses working early. Nelson didn't like something in the formation there, but nothing really changed. That's going to be Neal off the left side. Well, he hits that hole hard.
Yes, he does.
It's going to bring up a third down and about 4, gain of 2 on the play.
Come on, Macy. On his stop. You know, it's interesting. They're kind of staying. I may just be reading something into this, but they haven't been running into Keeler. They're going from the tackles out with their throwing and their running.
That's going to be McNeil off the right side, and he's going to be close to a first down. Tackle made by Massey,
Latron Stones. His second hit of the night.
And they're going to be short of the first down.
It is fourth down and short.
Fourth and short. So here come the Quakers. They break the huddle on a fourth, and that's less than a yard there. It's going to be a close one.
Yeah.
Full house backfield.
Make some noise.
And then they go to 2 up backs. And tries a quarterback sneak. I don't know if he got it.
I'll tell you what. Massey, number 9, came through, denied him. Second effort, got that thing.
Yes, he does. He got the first down. That's another S.E. Doyle first down. And it was almost a little bit like the Smyrna Earthquake offense.
Okay.
Where they bunched him in there. So first and 10 for the Quakers. And rolls out. He's got a man open. That's number 6, William Davis. That's a catch at about the 15.
He is on, and the only way they're going to take that away is to come up and step on his feet.
And that's a Lasher's Barbecue Red Zone report. Lasher's Barbecue on Long Neck Road. We are in the red zone. 2nd and 2, 8-yard gain on the pass play. And they go strong to the right again, slot to the right. Straight drop back. And looks like he's a screen set. Oh, almost picked off by Westcott. And that's a name you say here. If you've been around Woodbridge, you've heard the name Westcott.
He's up a 3rd down and 1.
3rd and 2 for the Quakers. It looked like he was trying to set up a little screen there.
Yeah, it did. Maybe a little underneath tunnel screen.
I don't know where the back went to. He kind of got caught up in that middle, I guess. 5:06 here to play in the first quarter. Quakers are in the red zone. And they're going to go single back, double wing. McAbee goes in motion. And that's going to be handed off to McNeil. He's hit. And he's going to be close to the first down. Nobody's stopping play here. So it looks like he's going to be short. It's going to bring up another 4th and short.
Massey again on the stop. He's the one that made the initial 4th down hit.
So 4th and 1 for the Quakers.
Make some noise, Blue Raider fans. It's 4th down and 1.
And it's going to be McNeil right side. Looks like he's got the push to get it. Woodbridge is saying no.
Looked like Keeler was in there.
Yeah, but Keeler made the hit and then got up and he said he didn't get it. I think we're going to get a measurement here. Yes, we are. So maybe Mr. Keeler was right. Hey, got Davidson and Bryant looking at you. He's got to be a smart kid, right?
Right.
A measurement.
So they're going to bring the sticks out here with 4:21 to play in the first quarter. And they stretch the chains. And still haven't made a decision yet.
Is he going to get the card out?
First down. Now, I don't know, Tack. I've never been a referee, but what was down there that took that long?
Guys at home in the valley will go in and they'll put the card in between.
Right.
If the card clears in between, if the guy moves the front stake back, you got it. So it was close. It was close.
That was a – what do you think, Tom? I don't know. That's pretty close. But here we go. 1st and 10. Here in the red zone. That's going to be a handoff to McNeil. He's got some running room down inside the 5.
Quick inside trap. Kane on the stop for Woodbridge.
That's going to be at the 5-yard line, so that's going to bring up a 2nd and looks to be about a 3.
Placed on the 5-yard line. 2nd down and 3.
McAbee goes to wing, and now he's going to looks like he's going to switch sides. And that's McNeil, and he's hitting the backfield, but he keeps the feet moving, and he's in for a touchdown.
Great run.
He was hit hard coming off the line. By number 9, came on Massey, and he just kept the feet motoring.
We had talked about him in the beginning of his size and how he will use it to his advantage, and right there's an example.
7-6 on the kick, number 80, Jacob Jaworski, a junior. Holds up, down, and kicks up. It's good. It's 7-7. So we're going to take a commercial timeout, folks. We'll be right back with more first quarter action with 3:30 to go in the first quarter. Your score, Woodbridge 7, Wilmington Friends 7.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
And welcome back to Greenwood, folks, at Woodbridge High School. 7-7. We just thought we might see a battle. We might see a high-scoring battle tonight. On the kick is Jaworski at back deep. Looks like number 6, Massey.
Friends they converted 3 4th downs
Right.
during that drive.
And the kick is off, and it's going to kick it deep. It's going to go to Massey at about his own 9-yard line. And he's got some room up the middle, breaks the tackle, hit again, and he's going to be down at about the 29-yard line. And size-wise, my Friends not too shabby themselves there in that front line. 76, big kid.
We don't
have a name.
We do not have a name for him.
Let's see if I can check my alternate list. Learned how to bring 2 lists, Tack. and he's not on that one either, so didn't help. So here we go. Second possession of the game. Here come the Blue Raiders. Tied 7-7. And this one pulls it back. He's looking downfield. He's looking for, and they're tripped up. That was, Westcott looked like he was getting ready to take a step on the receiver. And got their feet tangled up.
Incidental. Yep. Good play. Open up on first down with a play action. But
he actually caught the defender stopping and looking back. And
Friends was right there. D-backs had taken their read steps.
So here we go, 2nd and 10 for the Blue Raiders. That's a handoff to Jamon Kane, and he just hits the whole hard twist and turns and just keeps the feet moving. He's going to pick up about 4 on the play. Call it 5. He's going to bring up a 3rd and 5.
On the play by Jamon Kane.
And on the stop, Payne, 50, and Kroc, number 60.
And now they move the yard marker back, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 7. And that's going to be Massey off the left side. He's got some running room, gets to the outside. He's got the first down. And that's going to be another S.C. Doyle first down. One-stop shop for all your construction needs.
Dixon.
Nice run by Massey. First and 10 for the Blue Raiders at their own 44-yard line.
They've been in one formation, the slot with the back 2. They continue to work off tackle.
That was Kane again. That was the touchdown play earlier. He's going to push the pile 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 yards, Tack.
Great job. The lineman jumped in there, kept the pile going. He kept his feet. Obviously has some strength. Great run.
First down. That's S.C. Doyle first down for the Blue Raiders.
A second effort there by
That
the
was
Raiders.
McKenzie on the stop.
And Kane checks out. In comes number 3, Jaquan Massey. Boy, this roster is Massey, Cannons, and Canes, isn't it? Call any one of those 3 names, you had a pretty good chance you got the right guy. They're all over this roster. That's off the left side. He's got some running room out across the inside the 45. Excuse me, the 35. Gain of about 8 for number 3, Jaquan Massey.
They went away from the strength with the off-tackle power. And again, McKenzie out there, 54. One of the inside linebackers making the tackle. So Woodbridge has stayed in pretty much the same look. And if they see you're sliding over They're going to run that off tackle play the other side. Here they are again.
2nd and 3.
2 receivers to the right, a back to the right with a fullback.
And it's going to be Massey again. Steps out, and they're going to have a flag. And that's probably going to be coming back.
Yep. And again, McKenzie, now that they're running his side, his 3rd tackle.
Looks like the holding area where they threw it.
And Patrick McKenzie also in on the tackle. So we have 2 McKenzies.
And that's a hold against Woodbridge. So that's coming back. That's going to give him about probably a 2nd and 12. It's going to be bigger than that. Must have been behind the line. It's going to be about 2nd and 14. And Kane comes back into the game.
Bring up a 2nd down and 14.
Haynes brings the play in from the sidelines. Matter of fact, Haynes' first start came against Wilmington Friends. His quarterback went down, broke his leg, and he has been the quarterback ever since. He was a freshman.
2 again to the right, quick pitch.
Oh, keeps his feet. That's Massey. He's going to gain about a yard. He's going to bring up a 3rd and 13.
Liam Herron, 9.
Run on the play by number 6.
Defensive end. Good job of squeezing him in.
45-yard line. It's a 3rd down and 14 for the Blue Raiders.
Good screen down.
Third and 13.
You're seeing 2 traditional offenses. This is the first time I think we're going to see the shotgun.
Little pistol formation. And he's under pressure, flushed out of the pocket, and he's looking downfield. He's going to tuck it and run, and he's not going to get there, and the quarter's going to end. That's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter, 7-7. So we're going to take a commercial timeout, folks. We'll be right back with more Henley Conference Friday night game of the week. Welcome back to Greenwood and Tag. I tell you, my years of watching Coach Manlove, 4th and 10 is on this side of 50. They go for it.
Okay.
They don't punt a whole lot. He's 4 down territory. We'll see if he makes a liar out of him. Second quarter action, getting ready to start, and
a reminder here at the quarter.
4th and just inside the 10, but we'll call it 4th and 10.
Down there, chips, candy, sodas, Gatorades, waters, scrapple sandwiches, hamburgers.
Haynes comes on the field as the quarterback, so they're going to go for it, 4th and 10.
Support your Woodbridge High School marching band.
Wilmington Friends 40, what we're going to call it, 43.
Take a trip to the concession stand.
Again, strength of the formation to the field.
That's going to be a handoff to Kane. He's got running room. He may just have gotten it. Another pushing it back.
I think he has it. He's past the line.
Well, none of the referees are. There he is.
Yep.
There they go. First down.
Nice quick hitter. Inside trap.
That's Jamon Kane with S&E Doyle. First down. S&E Doyle out of Kent County, but they'll go all over the state, folks.
Herron with the tackle. I didn't expect that. Caught me by off guard here with the quick trap.
First and 10. And that's going to be Massey, second guy through, and a flag comes into the pile, which is usually holding, but wow, that flag came from far away, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
And off to number 3, Jaquan Massey.
That's going to be a hold. So that's going to bring up about a 2nd and a lot, and that's a holding on Woodbridge.
calls a hold.
One thing about Massey tonight when they went with him on 4th and 10 is, or I'm screwed, not Massey, Kane, is he gets you 3-4 extra yards after contact.
Yes.
He just drags guys and pushes guys, and that's going to be a 1st and 20. For the Blue Raiders.
After a penalty, Blue Raiders looking at a 1st down and 20.
And he goes back to the pistol, and that's going to be the speed sweep with Massey. He's going to pick up about 2, maybe 3 on the play, bring up a second.
And up again to number 3, Jaquan Massey makes his way up to about the 36-yard line.
And McKenzie again on the stop. That's Mike McKenzie.
Down in 17 for the Blue Raiders.
They're sitting in a 5-2 defense with 2 safeties, cover 2, splitting the field. But when they see any fly motion or motion ahead of the snap, that safety is coming up. So look, the answer sometimes that is a waggle or trap pass.
Well, he gets out to cross the 30. That was number 6, Richard Massey. Can't just say Massey in this lineup, can you?
And again, Mike McKenzie is hot. He has strung out 5 tackles already here, and 4 in this quarter, 1 in the previous quarter.
We have 1 score on the Barclay Heating there Outtown scoreboard. St. Mark's 21, Indian River 0, first half action. And we have a flag on the play. Haynes has a man downfield. That's Westcott, but he drops it in and out of his hands, and we have a flag in the backfield.
Number 2, Gabe Westcott, falls incomplete. There is a flag on the field.
It's like a legal shift, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
And that was close. He had him.
Yeah. Oh, he went up. The kid's got some bunnies, I'll tell you. He went up and caught the ball at his highest point. And they decline. That's 4th and 11. That's 4 down. That's 4 down territory with. So 4th and 11 for the Blue Raiders. End of the first quarter. Another score. Add upon 7. Lake 4-0. 7-0. End of the first quarter in Greenville. And same formation, and Haynes drops back, looking down. Oh, swatted at the line.
Swatted at the line.
And that's going to be turnover on downs.
And we need to get a number.
Or a name.
Name, excuse me. Number 76 is playing tough. He's at a special team tackle, rig tackle, and then a big block pass.
So 1st and 10 for Wilmington Friends at their own 29-yard line. And now they're split both sides, Tack.
Yeah.
McAbee goes in motion. And Wyatt's going to roll out. And nobody up. He tucks up and runs. And he's going to get a gain of about 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 2nd down and about 4 or 5.
Stop. Massey.
2nd and 5 for the Quakers at their own 45-yard line. Excuse me, 35-yard line. That's going to be a handoff to McNeil. He's hit at the line, maybe pushes forward for a yard.
Nice job in there. Tyron Stones, number 7.
Give him a gain of 1. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4.
His 3rd stop on the evening.
We have a timeout.
If you're on the fence line and you have your lights on the car and you can hear us, please turn your lights off.
Want the car down there and then turn their lights off because unable to see that fastball. Never seen that as much. Never seen as much as this on football.
I don't see that those lights are reaching in here, but they got them.
They got them. Here we go. Back to action,
folks.
folks.
Exercise for our officials tonight.
So 3rd and 4 for the Quakers. And we have another whistle and a timeout, Friends, and we're going to take one with them, Tack. We'll be right back.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroup.re.com.
And welcome back, folks. Benny Mitchell here with Jim Tack. And we have a name on number 76, thanks to our cameraman, Trey Mitchell. Manny Adebi is number 76 for the Wilmington Friends Quakers. So here we come on 3rd down off the timeout for Friends. Friends has won state title in school history in 1984. They played for the title in 2016, losing to Woodbridge, winning their first ever state title. So 3rd and 4. And it says Woodbridge is showing blitz. And he gets it downfield, and he's got the catch. That's McAbee down the sideline. And not going to get him. Touchdown, Wilmington Friends Quakers.
That's a 65-yard toss. He came from motion all the way around and circled. And you know what? When he turned up, he had the Jets on.
Right.
Didn't really give the D-back a chance to start trotting with him. He ran by him. Great throw.
Touchdown for the Quakers, 8:32 to go here. And he's their playmaker. He's their game changer, McAbee is. On the hold, number 7 is Wyatt Nelson. Kicker, Jaworski, number 80. Holds down. Got the place. It's up. It's good, 14-7. And we're going to stay right here with attack. 14-7, Wilmington Friends with 8:30 to go. I don't think we're done seeing the scoring here tonight.
No, they're
two teams that have pretty good defenses, but they also have pretty effective offenses too. So Jaworski will kick it off to the Blue Raiders, 8:32 to go here.
Heck of a pass. Right in stride hit him.
And took the hit as Stones was coming off that edge.
Mm-hmm.
$14-7. Wilmington Friends leads the Blue Raiders. And still the only score we have out and about is, I thought we would have gotten a Seaford St. Andrews. They played at 5. And Jaworski on the kick. And he took a step and stopped, and here we go. And he puts the foot into it.
Nice kick.
Yeah, down to about the 6-yard line. And that's number 6, Richard Massey. And he's got it out across midfield. He's going to be wrapped up by number 8, the kicker, Jaworski. And he's going to have it out to about the 47-yard line. Big return.
Yeah, Jaworski saved a touchdown on that one.
Run on the play by number 6, Richard Massey on the return.
It's now St. Mark's 28-0, still in the first quarter over Indian River.
47-yard line. Blue Raiders have 1st and 10.
Massey not a big guy, but he can squirt.
And he's going to get the ball again. He's going off the right side. He's got some running room. Ball's on the ground. And it's going to be covered by Wilmington Friends. And we talked about this. This is what Woodbridge can't do because Friends just simply aren't going to make those mistakes.
No. And our guy right there, Manny Adebi, with the fumble recovery. He shot in. His acceleration is incredible, and then just lost. Massey just lost the handle on the ball. It's a shame because he had the great kickoff return and then an excellent acceleration.
Another out-of-town scoreboard for Barclays Heating and Air. Milford leads Polytech 7-0, and that's going to be coming off the motion is Maccabee. He's got some running room around the left end. Looks like he's going to pick up about 6 on the play and go out of bounds.
Takes his way up to about the 45-yard line.
Milford leading Polytech 7-0.
Jaquan Massey on that stop.
Gain of 6 by Quentin Maccabee there. He's second down and 4 for the Quakers.
McAfee is a tall, lanky.
He's an athlete.
He gets into that second stride. He's going.
He's also their long snappers. I don't know if you've noticed that.
No, I did not.
That's a handoff to McNeil. He's stuck in the backfield, but he stiff arms and gets back to the line of scrimmage. And that's number 50, Tayshawn Ford Jackson, and number 7, Tyron Stones.
No gain.
That's going to bring up a second and about 4.
And on the tackle there,
Lake Forest tackles Chad Jones in the end zone. Your Barclay Heating and Air update. Add upon 7, Lake Forest 2.
Wow.
Third and we're going to call it 3 here for the Quakers.
Hey, people up there. They're sitting in a 6-2 with cover 3.
There's another one coming off the motion, and he's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's, again, number 7, Stones. It's going to bring up a 4th and let's see if they play field position here.
Tell you what, Stones, his fifth stop of the night.
All right. On the punt is Jaworski, back deep. Looks like it's going to be Westcott. No, it's going to be Westcott and Kane.
I would hold my breath with those two back there.
They're game changers, no doubt about it. Good snap. And end over end kick. Going to bounce around the 25, go out of bounds around the 18. So inside the 20, just where you want it. 6:32 to play, 14-7. Wilmington Friends over Woodbridge. Woodbridge getting ready to take over on the punt.
Blue Raiders have 1st and 10 for 17. With 6 minutes and 32 seconds left in the first half.
Woodbridge just put mistake-free drive together. They know where to attack. They're attacking in areas that are positive yardage.
Ball put in play. Here we go, full house backfield, and it's going to be Kane right side. A little bounce to the outside. He's going to get it across the 20 to about the 22. Gain of about 4 on the play. Attack already. Started second quarter. And St. Mark's they got the mercy rule on 35 points. They lead 35-0 over Indian River.
Wow.
St. Mark's looking to move to 3-0, making a statement in the set. We said it was statement week, and St. Mark's making one.
Steve Williams on the stop that time.
Again, full house backfield. Hit at the line of scrimmage. That was number 11, Trey Haynes. He gets a yard, brings up 3rd and 3. Now he jumped right into the arms of the tackler.
Yeah.
3rd and 3 for the Blue Raiders. 5:39 to play. They trail by a touchdown.
Pat McKenzie on the stop, and McKenzie boys are racking up the tackles tonight.
This is going to be Massey off the right side. He's got the first down. Little spin move. Man, I can't even do that with Madden.
Good backside pursuit by a Debbie, number 76. Heck of a run. And he stays underneath. He stays low, but he's strong for a small guy.
And that's another S.E. Doyle first down.
Plenty of time in the quarter. 5 minutes.
Full house backfield again. And that's going to be Kane up the middle, steps to the left, has it out to about the 45, where it's going to be whistled dead, pickup of 5 on the play.
Stop that time. Number 50, Joshua Payne. It's interesting. They stopped going with the motion and are sitting in the full house.
Right.
Part of the reason is that won't bring down a safety.
Right.
Because they're not short. They're just sitting in the full house. I think that's why they did it. So they're sitting in 2 high safeties on defense.
That's number 3, Jaquan Massey on the carry. He's going to pick up about 3 on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 2. So Coach Manlove is willing to chip away at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically right now he's playing 11 on 9.
Yep.
And about 2 brings up a 3rd down.
Nathan Kroc, number 60.
Call it 3rd and 3.
With his first stop.
4 minutes to go here in the first half. Haynes trying to draw him offside with a hard count. And then that's Kane getting the first down. Friends just trying to rip that ball away.
He has enough on the initial push.
Again, like Mike McKenzie in there on the stop again. So we can see the checkers game developing.
Right.
Stop the short motion, stop the safety from coming down into the hole, and like you said, one less person down in the box right now. Good move by Coach Manlove.
Ball just across the midfield to the 49. Haynes drops back, throws downfield, and they're going to say out of bounds.
Yeah.
Pass is caught by Gabe Westcott, but he's out of bounds.
Yeah, that's
Good
like,
move.
That's
Good
what Manlove
move.
was looking to do there, was
Yep.
to throw out of that full house.
Catch him sitting, waiting for you to run the off-tackle power again.
Down and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Blue Raiders. This is the second time he's thrown on first down tonight.
Yes, you're right. Something a lot of people will not do.
And this is Massey, cuts it back up the middle, has some running room, has the first down.
He made a heck of a cut about 2 yards beyond the line of scrimmage that got him about another 6. 22, Anthony Dixon on the stop.
And that's another S.C. Doyle first down. Your general contractor, they're in Camden, but they will move around the state. They will go from Wilmington all the way down to Delmar. S.C. Doyle, general contractor. First down.
They're gonna maybe have to bring a backer or pinch, try to shut this off.
Well, and they're calling a timeout right now. Timeout, Wilmington Friends. We'll take one with them, folks. Your score with 2:59 to play in this first half. Wilmington Friends 14, Woodbridge 7.
Timeout of the first half.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts.
And I'm Danae from Matt's Fish Camp.
Come check us out.
Matt's Fish Camp is the small local fish joint with 2 locations on Coastal Highway in North Bethany Beach and Lewis, where we serve up traditional coastal fare and a casual atmosphere with house specialties like colossal crab cakes, lobster rolls, and fried Ipswich clams, along with crowd pleasers like fish and chips, fried shrimp, and a daily selection of fresh caught fish. Matt's Fish Camp, serving up lunch and dinner 7 days a week, all year.
Locations in Bethany Beach and Lewis, Delaware. See you soon.
And welcome back to Greenwood. Benny Mitchell here with Jim Tack. 302 Sports, Henley Conference, Friday night game of the week, big non-conference matchup. Week 3, statement week. And Friends looking to make one here, but Woodbridge on a drive, trailing 14-7.
Coach Manlove, you can see his experience, very patient. Mm-hmm. He found what's going to give him his openings, and he's just staying with it.
You got Westcott playing tight end on the far side. And that's number 10, Tajon Hammond. And he's close to a first down. He's going to be a little short. Looks like he picked up about 8 or 9 on the play.
And again, our big guy in there, Manny Adebi. But they're just pounding.
Oh, what a step back by Massey.
Yep.
He's got some running room on the right side now.
What a cut is
And he's
right.
going to go out of bounds. He's going to play smart and go out of bounds, stop the clock with 2:19 to play. What a move by Massey there. As SC Doyle.
Heck of a jump cut.
First down.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Nice jump cut. And they're
in the red zone.
They're getting Keeler a little bit of a break here. Smart move.
They're in the last year's barbecue red zone. And still with that full house backfield. And bounces it out after being hit. It's got some running room. And he's got the first down. That was number 10, Hammond, the junior. I mean, they got a ton of running backs here, Tack.
They do. Fast, and they're just like, little water bugs. They hit in, bounce, and go.
That ball is down inside the 5. Looks maybe about the 2-3 yard line.
And you can really see it taking its toll.
This has been a long drive time-wise, too.
Yep. People say, well, why aren't both
That's
teams?
Haynes. Touchdown, Troy Haynes. Quarterback takes it himself. I love this kid. Look at him coming off the field. He's like he's been there before. Number 4. Took a couple to low 5s. No flying butt bumps, nothing like that.
Troy Haynes on the touchdown.
And we have another good kick. That's 14-14. Tack. We're going to take another commercial timeout. We have a tie ball game here with under 2 minutes to go. We'll be right back with some more Helen Conference Friday night game of the week on 302 Sports.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
And we're back to Greenwood. Enrique Ramos on the kick. And there's your ready-to-play whistle. And Ramos kicks it deep. He'll be taken about the 15 by number 4, Stephen Williams. And wrapped up right away. That's number 7. That's your boy Stones again.
Stoney. He is making some hits. 5 tackles, 1 special team hit tonight.
Minute 44 to play here in the first half.
Now I bet the big arm will be slinging now, trying to get in before halftime.
Well, they got some pressure on him last time, and he just did get it away. So we'll see if defensive coordinator Jed Bell brings some more heat.
They're in man coverage.
Oh, no, late handoff to
handoff.
McNeil. He's close to a first down and may have got it. He does. That's an SC Doyle first down.
McNeil. Boy, and he did have everybody looking.
Yeah, nice draw. Almost your little Statue of Liberty, except he was running out there with it. Was
Woodbridge was in man-to-man.
And now they're dropping a safety back.
Yeah, they're playing man-free. Now is somebody going to jump over to him? Okay, they flagged it.
Flag on the play. false start against the Quakers.
Well, Woodbridge has the athletes to play man.
Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right.
5 yards.
It's just, you're playing man, and they almost got burnt on that draw.
Yeah.
So I get, Coach.
Well, yeah, if your back's turned, they're going to chase you.
That's right. I better get my safety back.
Yeah.
Illegal formation, so that's going to bring up a 1st and 15.
Down to a minute.
And McNeil rolls to the left, has a man open, and he catches it. That's number 6, Willem Davis. And he takes it down to about the 6-yard line with 48 seconds to go.
Mismatch with the size,
Absolutely.
obviously.
I mean, the receiver was stride for stride with him.
Yeah. What we thought, they'd take their shots.
Right.
Well, they have there about
Under
6.
45 seconds to go. Ball's on about the 6-yard line. And fake to McNeil, and he's going to keep it. He's wrapped up in the backfield. That was number 44, Brock Keeler. He sniffed it out. We talked about his ability to sniff plays out.
Yep. Great read by Keeler, the right time.
All-state as a junior. So we're going to stay right here with the action with only 35 seconds to go. See if we can pick up some more scores. Can you believe we have a fly here?
It's crazy.
Right.
I need my salt gun.
See if we can pick up a little more of that AI DuPont Lake Forest game. Still 7-2 is the last I have. 7-2. AI lead. So we're coming back from the timeout. That was your Barclay Heaton Air out of town scoreboard. So with 35 seconds to go, 2nd and goal from about the 7. Loss of a yard on the play. McAfee comes in motion. Straight drop back on a slant pattern.
Great ball.
And they're going to say he's touchdown.
Touchdown. The other thing I just looked at, no timeouts.
Right. Touchdown. Who got the catch on that? I couldn't see it from the. I'm sure our stat man Dave Marvel will have it. So 20-14, Wilmington Friends strikes with 29 seconds to go in the half. Good snap. It's down. It's up. And it's good. 21-7 for Wilmington Friends. Folks, we're going to take a timeout. Come back with the final 29 seconds of the first half.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com.
And welcome back to Greenwood, home of Woodbridge High School. The Wilmington Friends Quakers strike again with 29 seconds to go. It's 21-14, but this is a dangerous three back there. I doubt they kick it deep with 29 seconds to go.
Any of those three are capable.
Yes. So Jaworski on the tee, has it teed up, ready to kick it off. And he does, keeps it on the ground. Westcott bobbles it and picked up by Massey. Massey cuts to the right. He's got a wall down the left side. He's got a man at his feet and takes it inside the 40 to the 39.
Liam Herron with the saving tackle.
Yes, he did.
The big end, senior end.
Takes the ball inside the 40 to the 39. So We'll see if Troy Haynes throws downfield a little bit.
3 timeouts left.
37-yard line. 19.8 seconds and 3 times.
21-14.
So we're going to double slot to both sides in a pistol formation. So we're 2 by 2. Haynes straight drop back and batted at the line. Big number. Was that 76 or 50 with the hand?
I wasn't sure, and I can't see a celebration from either one.
No.
Brings up 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10.
Pressure. A great pressure up front.
Haynes being a lefty and having big old number 76, a Debbie there. Right in his pass. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Same formation, 2 by 2 with a pistol. And he steps up, he's going to run. And he's going to get it out of bounds at about the 35-yard line with 9 seconds to go.
Haynes keeps the ball, runs out of bounds.
So great coverage there by Wilmington Friends.
Yes.
9 seconds.
And I was just noticing, they dropped back. They went to a modified prevent. And Kane is now telling the Haynes, hey, look, I can get open. And he made motion to the sidelines, and because he was back to block. So you might see Ocho pop out here if they run that same defense. 9 seconds to go, 3rd and call it 7. And he's downfield to Westcott.
Great ball. Oh.
Tipped. Goes through the end zone. 2 seconds to go. 4th and 7. So Westcott, he's in double coverage down there. They don't tip that ball. He probably brings it down.
It's a well-thrown ball.
I think it went off his hand, too. And Ocho did release on that. Kane did release on that last play, but he released late. So, there's a kid. You might throw it 10, 15 yards, but you got an athlete with that in space.
Yes.
With no time on the clock. 4th and 7, last play of the first half.
3-man rush.
And throws it out to Kane. And Kane's going to be tackled. He's going to get the first down, but that's going to be it. And that's how the half's going to end. 21-14, Wilmington Friends. Folks, we're going to stay here a little bit for the Woodbridge Band. And then we'll come back with the Sodell Concepts halftime show and the Arena's Deli's halftime stats. Folks, we'll be right back.
To get ready for the halftime show, just a reminder, the concession stand is open. Some people are making their way now, but if not, you can catch the show and still have time to get the concession stand. They have walking tacos, cheeseburgers, scrapple sandwiches, hamburgers, hot dogs, chips, candy, sodas, Gatorade, water, anything that you can think of, including Vanderwin's ice cream, vanilla, and birthday cake flavors, as well as cupcakes, Raider raspberry cupcakes. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the Woodbridge High School Blue Raider Marching Band. Tonight's show is entitled The Evolution of Dance and features the Beatles' Twist and Shout, Michael Jackson's Thriller, Apache, NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye, and Bruno Mars' hit Uptown Funk. The band is under the instruction of Miss Danielle Jones and Miss Jolene Workman. The color guard instructor is Jennifer Pongratz, and the percussion instructor is Alex Hartman. The band is also joined this year by the Woodbridge High School cheerleaders under the direction of Miss Shantae Jackson and Kira Sampson, as well as Zakia Armwood. This year's drum majors for the band are Connor Marble, Rachel Bollinger, and Stephen Lord. The band and cheerleaders would like to thank their administration and staff at Woodbridge High School, and the Performing Arts Boosters for all of their help and support. Tonight you'll notice the band and cheerleaders have gone yellow in support of Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Every year, about 1 in 300 children are affected by cancer. This year, however, it hits a little closer to home. Bella Moore, who is 6 years old, is the daughter of Nicole Walls Moore, granddaughter of Vicki Mass, and niece of Taylor Walls, all former members of the Woodbridge High School Marching Band. Her Aunt Alex is a current member of the band's color guard. On July 6, 2018, Bella went in for what was to be a normal MRI for migraines. Just moments after the MRI started, her parents were told that she had a brain tumor and it was cancerous. The family was told later that day that it was in other parts of her brain and on her spine. She was admitted to AI DuPont that afternoon and underwent surgery the following morning for the removal of a golf ball-sized tumor. She has medulloblastoma and is receiving very intense chemotherapy every day for other spots on her brain and spine. She'll be undergoing at least 3 rounds of chemo and hopes to put it into remission. Although she still remains in the hospital, with all the love and prayers and support of family, friends, and community, she is putting up a strong fight to beat this cancer. Tonight we honor and support Bella in her fight against cancer. We are accepting donations to help the family during this time at our concession stand and in the stands with the band. Thank you for your generosity and continued support of our students and the Woodbridge School District. And now, please enjoy tonight's presentation of The Evolution of Dance.
Here with another edition of Sodell in Sport. We have tons of former student athletes and student athletes that work at all of our restaurants and are great members of our team, and we're just talking about how important we feel like sports is to the development of young people, and we're showcasing people in our company. This is Laura. She works down at Matt's Fish Camp in Bethany, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what she does there and the sport that she was involved in. Her story is a little different than most of our athletes that we're presenting, so I love that, and she's going to tell us about it. First, can you tell us what you do down at Matt's?
Yep, so I'm a server and a bartender at Matt's, and this is my second summer here, but I work year round. So.
Okay. Great. And so you are a dancer.
Yes.
So that's a little different from a lot of the athletes we have seen. Can you tell everyone how you got into dance and how you started?
Yeah, so I've been dancing since I was about 2.5, so that's like over 20 years now. I started, with just ballet, jazz. I guess I really liked it. My parents tried to get me into other sports and always kept coming back to dance. I did it throughout middle school, high school, and actually was on the dance team at University of Delaware, when I graduated in 2016. So I've been dancing all the time.
Yeah, so I feel like, people see dance as being like a very single person kind of an activity. But then, of course, we were talking earlier about how being on a dance team is hyper team because everyone has to be doing the exact same moves at the exact same time.
Yeah, so
and that's pretty cool.
Part of us getting scored is how in sync you are with each other. It's all about teamwork, being on the same timing, looking the same. It's all about being one with each other.
Okay, that's really neat. So how has that helped you, would you say, just as working in the restaurant? Do you feel like that being in that team environment has helped you in the next phase?
So I feel like, I work really well with people, have to be in sync with people, make things seamless transitions, throughout the night and throughout the dance, gotta make it look easy.
Yes, it's funny, someone said that to me once and I thought it was a good analogy, watching good team service in a restaurant is almost like watching a ballet.
Exactly.
Working together and making it work.
Yeah,
so that's awesome. And what are you doing now also in addition to working at Max?
So I'm getting my master's degree right now in exercise science and health promotion.
Okay.
So kind of being healthy and being, living a healthy lifestyle has kind of followed me all the way through my years, and now I want to, teach other people how to do the same thing.
Okay, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for talking with us today, Laura, and we wish you luck in your next career venture. Amelia, Sodell Concepts, encouraging kids to keep playing sports. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts.
And I'm Ronnie Burkle from Papa Grande's.
Come visit us at Papa Grande's in beautiful Fenwick Island, Delaware. See you soon.
At Papa Grande's, we serve fresh, authentic Mexican food with specialties like blackened fish tacos and short rib cheesesteak burritos. We have great nightly specials throughout the second season and serve the best happy hour at the coolest bar every day year-round. We are open 7 days a week, all year long.
Papa Grande's overlooking the water in beautiful Fenwick Island, Delaware. Come check us out. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, open 7 days a week. Chef Chris Parks is cooking up a beautiful shrimp carbonara. Come enjoy. Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Chef Chris Parks has you covered. Come check us out.
And welcome back to Greenwood, folks. Woodbridge High School and home of the Woodbridge Blue Raiders. And Tack, I'd be remiss as our cameraman Trey Mitchell zooms in on the 50. Want to wish my wife Krista Mitchell a happy 50th birthday from me and Trey. Welcome to half 100. So happy birthday, Krista Mitchell. Happy 50th birthday. Let's talk about some halftime stats. And offensively, wow. You look at those numbers, you think Woodbridge is winning.
Yes, absolutely.
Quakers, 181 total yards, 130 of them through the air, 51 rushing, 7 first downs. And here's the key, no turnovers. Woodbridge, 242 yards total, 8 in the air, 234 of them on the ground. 10 first downs and 1 turnover. The 1 turnover is key.
Absolutely. Yep.
Talk
They
about
were taking turns there.
Talk about some defense. These are your Arenas Deli and Bar halftime stats. Arenas Deli, 6 locations throughout the state. You even have one up north in Newark. So, talk about some of these defensive stars in today's game.
Mike McKenzie for Friends at this point has six stops. Manny Adebi, who we've talked about, his are interesting because he has 3 tackles, a special teams tackle, a fumble recovery, and a block pass.
Right.
So he's hitting all of the categories. And then Pat McKenzie is up there with 4. If we go to Woodbridge, it's interesting. Their middle linebacker, and again, I think they're just staying to the outside, Friends, and a passing attack that doesn't lend itself for an all-state linebacker to have a big night. But Latron Stoney, working in the secondary, 5 unassisted tackles and 1 on special teams. So he's been kept pretty busy. It's interesting that Keeler does not. But again, it's not that type of a game.
Sure for him, right? Number 7, Wyatt Nelson. He's 5 of 6 for 130 yards in the air with 2 touchdowns. I think a guy that's been thorn in the side has been Maccabee. He has the 1 touchdown catch, but he's made a lot of plays here and there. And McNeil's another guy who's just no big breakaways, but boy, he's been putting his head down and getting those extra yards.
Absolutely. So they run it, when they have to. It's pretty much everything we've heard. Big arm from the Quakers.
Right.
That's keeping them out in front. So it'll be interesting. Woodbridge is going to have to do their thing. Now, they've been close on some of their play-action strikes, and they have thrown the ball on first down. So I fully expect Coach Manlove to just stay within his game plan. They're going to have to either step on toes, tighten up man-to-man, or they may have to double up on the best receiver and go man the rest of the way.
At the end of tonight's game, folks, we will pick a Louis Pizza player of the game. Louis Pizza, home of the grinder, 11 Rehoboth Avenue, Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, sponsoring our player of the game. Also, we will have our Active Pest Control, Active Pest Solutions, Pest of the game. Active Pest Solutions, Pest of the game. That one guy, and we talked about maybe McNeil, maybe Maccabee there, just a thorn in their side right now.
That fly up here in the booth.
Yeah, he could very well be Pest of the game.
We have 1 fly and 2 big guys, and he's driving us crazy.
Yeah, he's a mess. Thank you, Arenas Deli, for bringing us the halftime steps. As always, Sodell Concepts. A halftime report bringing us the live stream, the official sponsor of our live stream, Sodell Concepts. 10 restaurants along the culinary coast. So here we go, back to action.
Quakers will get the ball.
Yeah, they're up 21.
To start the second half.
And they only have 1 punt.
Yep.
So here we go, start the third quarter here at Woodbridge with the Quakers leading 21-14. Right now, the quarterback, Wyatt Nelson, who has had 2 tough outings against Woodbridge the last 2 years, he's having a game right now, 5 of 6, 130 yards and 2 touchdowns. So he
stands in the pocket well, can throw on the sprint out to his left, gets that front shoulder around, uncorks it, has a real nice touch, but has 2 nice tall receivers who can run. That creates a mismatch in the secondary. The only way to get over that mismatch is to get up, punch them, step on their feet. I don't mean to punch them illegally, but you got to get your hands on them. Take them off of their stride. That's the one thing that they can do.
Back deep is number 4, Stephen Williams. He had the big catch at the end of the first half. And Enrique Ramos on the kick. So the toe hits the pig, and we're off for the second half. And it's going to go to Williams. He's going to catch it about the 11-yard line. He's on the run, looking for his wall, but he's wrapped up at about the 32-yard line where they'll take over. 1st and 10. That was number 11 on the tackle, Trey Haynes. So 1st and 10 for the Quakers.
first and 10 from the 33.
Well, I'll get a look at it right now, but I think when the arm's warm, he's going to keep bringing it.
You're right. You're right. Well, it's about the 30. Let's call it the 33, first and 10 for the Quakers. McNeil goes in motion. He's going to go sweep off the right side and hit at the line, but pulls away.
He is a bull.
And he's going to get a pickup of about 5, so going to bring up a 2nd and 5.
I have Joshua Props,
Play gain of about 5.
his second stop.
So the second down and 5 for the Quakers.
Second and 5 here for the Quakers. Start of the second half. They lead 21-14. And McNeil again. And he's hit by Keeler, but dives ahead for about 2 more yards. He's going to get the first down. That's S.C. Doyle. Contractor first down.
Give about 5.
Yep. You know, as you alluded to in the pregame show, he is strong, and it's yards after contact
Right.
that are really important. Just not coming down with an arm tackle.
I see where they we talked about before the at the halftime off air. Would they move? And that's Mac. Oh, and him. I was getting ready to talk about him. Westcott. Westcott's been moved to free safety. And big shoulder tackle there. Gain of maybe 2 for Maccabee. Brings up a 2nd and 8. But I think Tattersall is happy just to kill some clock here and try to punch a score and eat up.
Eat up the clock.
Minutes.
I thought he was going to. Westcott came out of nowhere there to stop that. I thought he had some blockers out in front.
Yeah, he came out free safety.
Yep, looked like the old the wing T buck sweep.
That's McNeil again, right side. This time he's hit and he's stacked up and pushed back. Maybe a yard on the play, bring up a 3rd and 7.
Something they have not been able to do. Pretty sure that time it was Tashawn Ford Jackson, number 50, with his 3rd stop of the evening.
3rd and 7 for the Quakers. Double wing. Here comes Maccabee in motion. And he's going to look for the slant. And he's got it. Nice catch. They're saying it's a catch.
Interesting that the other officials making the call when the ball was into the inside. I'm not questioning officiating.
Right.
But when he's looking in, it's usually the official that's facing him.
Right.
But the outside guy was very definitive in his call. So a great look in.
And a first down. That's S.C. Doyle, first down.
Yeah, Nelson, that's a tough throw.
Yeah, it's a good throw. And now he's hands off to Maccabee trying to get around the left end. He's got some running room. But he's going to be close to another first down. He's going to pick up about 9 on the play.
Ford Jackson again on the stop.
Run there by number 10, Quentin Maccabee.
Jamon Kane now checking into the game on defense. That's going to be a first down.
And some. Oh, well, isn't that neat that somebody from the stands can yell at the kids? Isn't that neat? My goodness.
There we go. 9 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter, and he's letting them have it.
Yeah, he doesn't know if it's stuffed or filled with rags.
McNeil right side, hit, turn, twist, and picks up another yard. Gain of about 3, maybe 4 on the play.
Isolation play out of the tee with a lead blocker going up in there. And we did not see this in the first half, but they're taking their time. They're pounding the ball.
And drop straight back for has a man open and incomplete. That was looked like Williams on the intended receiver. Nelson.
2 downs to go.
We'll bring up a 3rd and 6. That's only his 2nd incompletion of the game.
Yeah.
He's having a heck of a game.
Yep.
Against a team that he's really had trouble with.
Really had trouble with, but again, that maturity. Tight end wing in a slot, now to trips.
And he's going to draw straight back under pressure.
Oh!
That's a fumble. And it's going to be Wilmington Friends ball. That was Jamon Kane off the edge.
Great time to call the blitz.
And we have a Woodbridge player down on the far side of the field. So that's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th and about, 16?
Timeout called by the referees for entry on the field.
The Woodbridge player down, but there was absolutely nobody around him. I don't think the receivers ever even got out there. I'm not sure what happened.
Well, it's interesting, Benny. The state of New Jersey has started to use huddle in high school for replay.
Oh, wow.
On calls. They obviously called it a fumble.
That's number 6, Richard Massey, with a little help from the trainers.
Yeah, they want
to.
No, he is quick.
He's going to walk off.
Yep, he'll be okay. He has acceleration plus great vision, and that's always good when they run off.
Luckily for Friends, they had one of their tackles back there blocking and was able to find the ball when it hit the ground. Other than that, Kane just went in and hit Nelson hard and jarred the ball loose.
They're going to punt. Make them go the distance. I think it's a good move.
Absolutely.
You know, the Woodbridge is not a throwing team. It's going to be a deliberate drive, but make them go a long way.
So Jaworski on the punt. And back is Massey, and that's going to go off his foot, out of bounds. Oh, no, it's going to stay in and roll.
Oh. He's down.
About the 5, inside the 5?
Yep.
That ball looked like it was headed for out of bounds and took a left turn. Hey, let's get some scores. Got a bunch of scores in for the Barclay Heating and Air out-of-town scoreboard. In the 3rd quarter, Northeast out of Maryland leads Cape and Open 21-6. Milford Buccaneers, 3rd quarter, they lead Polytech 23-0. In the 4th quarter, almost over, St. Mark's 55-0 over Indian River. At halftime, A out of Pont 20, Lake Forest 9. And Sussex Central leads Caraval on the road 21-0. Those are your Barclay Heating and Air out-of-town scoreboard. And this is Kane. And just breaking tackles. It gets it out to about the 20.
A flag down.
Handoff there, number 8, Jamon
Dixon on the stop.
And another Woodbridge player down.
20-yard line.
Flag was in the backfield. Looked like something on Woodbridge. And that's Jaquan Massey getting up slow.
Injured Raider number 3, Jaquan Massey.
Waiting on a call from the head official. It's a hold. And Woodbridge has been bit by the hold bug tonight.
Yep. And now they really have their backs to the wall.
So it's going to go half the distance.
Half the distance.
Hold against the Blue Raiders. That'll be half the distance to the goal.
That ball's going to be on inside the 3.
You don't want to do that in the end zone.
No.
That'll cost you 2.
That's right. After a big run by Kane, I doubt we see Kane come off the field this series.
Almost looked like his first run where he.
Oh, and that's number 10, Hammond. And he's close to a first down. I think he's got it.
I don't know if there was a flag or something that flew over here. I saw something off.
There is a flag as the 2 officials meet. It is a sideline
warning.
Sideline warning on a play down inside the 20. He must be getting a head start.
or they're being evaluated by the district.
There you go.
That's what I used to. We'd go all year long and
Right.
nobody'd say a word. We get into districts.
Right.
I said, so now the big shots are here. You're going to enforce. Just enforce it all year if you're going to.
And that's a first down. And SC Doyle first down.
Against the Raiders. The run there is enough for a Blue Raiders first down.
That was number 10 on the carry, Hammond. First and 10 at their inside their own 20. And that's going to be Hammond again. He's got some running room. He's going to get it out to about the 35 or 25. And he's Woodbridge. They're starting to hit the holes quick here, Tack.
They are. That quick hitting belly inside and the stop that time again by Manny Adebi.
Gain of about 7, called a 2nd and 3.
7 on the play brings up a
Ball about the 24-yard line.
Raiders.
And a lot of these players start to come to this right side now. Adebi having such a game. And as I said, there goes Ocho off the left side. And picks up he's close to the first down. And I believe he's going to get it.
Adebi over there again along with
Blue Raiders
Pat
first
McKenzie.
down.
That's another SC Doyle first down. Woodbridge Blue Raiders on the move. First and 10 at about looks like the 26-yard line. And they're going back to that original formation they started the game with. Nice cut.
The eye.
Oh, big
the
hit.
Slot eye.
That was number 50 on the hit. Joshua Payne.
Head off to number
He just
8,
went
J-Mon
shoulder,
Kane.
face to face with Kane. But Kane picks up 5 on the play.
5 on the play brings up a second
Payne's
down and 5 for the Blue Raiders.
quietly gone into the lead here with 6 stops for the Quakers. And they're giving people breaks up front.
Right.
And the old bend but don't break philosophy on defense right now.
This is Hammond again, looking for some room on the left side. Cuts it back inside. And then driven back, but he's going to pick up out to about the 35.
Run around the outside.
And he's going to pick up about 3 on the play, making a 2nd and 2 for Woodbridge.
Peyton McNeil
Third down and 2.
on the stop. So the alert would be some type of a counter. But at this point, he's getting what he needs. He's getting 3.7 down.
Kane hit in the backfield, bounces off, stiff arm. He's got the first down and still trying to get more, and they're going to whistle it dead.
Number 8, J-Mon Kane, loses a few tacklers there. Makes his way all the way up across the 40-yard line. And it's enough for a Blue Raiders first down.
So 1st and 10 for the Blue Raiders.
Maccabee on the stop, number 10. I just really like the way he hits in and then accelerates. They're very patient.
Woodbridge at their own 41. Ball's on the ground. Haynes picks it up, and he's just trying to make something out of it, and there's just nothing there. He's going to lose about 2 on the play. Bring up a 2nd and 12.
Bubble on the play, covered by quarterback Troy Haynes.
Now, I'm not sure where they're going that way because
Coming out of there injured
12 for the Blue Raiders.
is Heron, the big end.
that looks like cramp there. He's pulling out his
referee
toes.
for an injury.
Markley Heating and Air update. Lake Forest trying to make a game out of it. 2014 second half. The Spartans trail AI DuPont. I had it just the other way. I thought the game would be close and AI would pull away. And it's like now Lake Forest creeping back in. 21-14 is our score here. Woodbridge on a drive, but just as we said, I would call them the drive killers, the penalties, the drop, the missed snaps, and
It's the second missed snap I think they've had tonight, but it takes you out of your rhythm. They're averaging close to 4 yards a carry, gives them a short third down. Now they got to pick up.
How long before they hit
about
Westcott
8 on this.
on a reverse?
Right.
Yeah, a kid who hasn't
Got to
really
be coming soon.
hadn't had his name called much tonight.
Blue Raiders looking at second down and 12 here.
And he's split to our side. And that's number 10, Hammond, looking for some running room. He's got it, and he gets it out to about the 49. So it makes up for the bobbled snap. Gets the ball out to just outside the 49-yard line. That's going to be a 3rd and 2.
Debbie, again, Manny and Debbie.
Gain about 10 on the play, brings up a 3rd down and 2.
An 11th grader.
A long 2 for the
Big,
Blue
tall
Raiders.
guy who runs very well.
He gets up and he scrapes up and down that line.
Yep.
And now he's switching over to the near side. So they're starting to adjust their linemen to the Woodbridge attack. And that's Kane right up the middle, pushes. He's going to be right in front of him, so he's got a 1st down. That's another S.E. Doyle 1st down. Your one-stop shop for all your construction needs.
And
Nice run there by number 8, Jamon Kane.
Debbie
For Blue Raiders,
on the
down.
stop.
So the ball across midfield for the Blue Raiders. They're at the 40. We're going to call it the 48 of Wilmington Friends.
Out of the eye.
And that's Massey. Turns his hit, spins, gets it out to about the 41. Going to pick up about 7 or 8 on the play.
And we have Herron again down with cramps.
So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 3. Gain of 7 on the play for number 3, Jaquan Massey, the junior.
You know, and it is warm.
Yeah.
And this
and
is
humid.
Yeah, and they're I mean, this is a grind them out spot right now.
So the trainer comes on working on the cramp. Looks like right at the calf.
Yeah, and the bad thing, once they start, they're not gonna go away, and you'll probably be revisited about 2 or 3 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Right through the morning, right through the night
Yep.
into the morning. You know, I guarantee the Friends coaches have told them hydrate all week.
Yep.
You know, and a couple more weeks, we'll get into the cooler weather, and they magically go away.
Yep.
So now the poles moved a little bit. I'm gonna call this a 2nd and 4, gain of 6. Still waiting for Herron to get off the field.
Blue Raiders looking at
There's the ready to play whistle.
4.
And that's 10. Hammond again. He's got the 1st down.
Hammond.
So now Woodbridge going on a drive. That's another S.C. Doyle 1st down.
Makes his way across the 40 up to the 44-yard line.
Payne.
But up for Blue Raiders.
Ball at about the
down.
36, 1st and 10 for the Blue Raiders.
Payne with his 7th stop of the evening.
Yard line.
They're going a little slower to the line each time.
Mm-hmm. There's another quick hitter.
There it is.
Oh, no, this ball
there it is.
To Westcott.
Oh!
He goes up and over the defender.
They waited it was the right time. It fooled everybody. And now
2nd and 10.
Hammond is down.
He drew a couple tacklers on that fake.
That's intended for number 2. Gabe Westcott falls incomplete.
That was the right time to pull it.
It was.
It was there.
Haynes a little late on the ball. He's throwing to the open receiver. He needs to throw that receiver open.
Yep.
Throw him open down inside the 10.
Yep.
And let Westcott do the rest. 2nd and 10.
Again, 3rd time he's thrown on 1st down.
Kane takes it down to about the 30. Pickup of 6 on the play.
And off to number 8, Jamon
And he
Kane.
comes up limping a little. Nice. Shoe came unloose.
Payne again with the stop. So
Give him about 6
whoever is
down and 4.
on that side, they need to cut him off.
And we have an officials timeout as we have another Wilmington Friends player down. You know, I say this every week, and I talk to my son about it on the way home. He's an exercise science guy, major. And we talk about how we watch the warm-up coming out of the second half. And it's always just nice, easy, loose. And you got to come out there and let – if you're going to have this many – if you're not going to hydrate during the week, you got to get a sweat going in your second half warm-up. Because this is what now, 5 players have gone down, 6 players in the second half of the cramp on both sides. So giving both teams a little bit of a break here on a humid night. Kane had come up holding his calf on that last run, but now he's getting a chance to stretch it out.
Yeah, one of the things that we studied it pretty good. One of the things we found out is the kids were not eliminating caffeine from their diet, and that was just, increasing their metabolism, making them sweat more, and water. If it's excessive, then you need the Gatorade, but water is still the best.
Right.
Without them, interscholastic athletics and football would not happen.
So in between the cramps, we're playing a game.
Right. I can't even go to commercial because I don't know how long the cramp's going to take. And this is a long one. He must have both calves. And that's number 50. They don't want to lose him, Josh Payne.
No, he's been
he's having trouble getting back to his feet, too. And he's doing the old heel walk off the field. Got the toes up.
I've painted 8 stops, and most of those this half.
Payne able to walk off under his own power. And I think he had him in both calves.
Now they're 5-man front.
5 for the Blue Raiders.
3rd and 5.
No, maybe. Yeah. It's like a 5-3, but wait a minute.
Well, you got a guy out here flexed.
Oh, there he is.
Kane up the middle, cuts it back. And, we're talking about Debbie making these tackles and Payne making these tackles, but these tackles are starting to come 4 or 5 yards downfield.
Yeah. Yep.
That's another S.E. Doyle first down.
Yeah, no.
Another
minute 40.
First down.
Ball at the 27. Approaching a minute 30 to go in the third quarter.
It was a little counter.
How about that little stop he made?
Yep. He redirects.
46. Patrick McKenzie was bearing down on him from his end position, and Massey just stopped and let him go by.
Mike McKenzie on the stop that time.
And, folks, we are in the Lasher's Barbecue red zone.
About 4 on the play, brings up a second down.
Harron checks back in.
Approaching a minute to go. And that's a new guy. That's number 30. Tyrese Cannon. He's in. Touchdown.
Tyrese Cannon.
And we have a flag back.
Oh, my.
It's going to be a hold.
What is that, the 3rd or 4th one tonight? That's a shame.
And now Debbie's down.
Injured Quaker on the field.
It's that obvious that the players are helping to release the cramps.
Right. Yeah, can you imagine? You're laying there in the field and one of your players comes up and it's not really a cramp?
But hope it's a
man. I think it's an ACL.
My femur's sticking out, Put that back in.
But now,
and this is going to be interesting because some of these guys will not be able to return.
Right, or return 100%.
Yep.
Well, Payne has checked back in, I believe. No, that's not Payne. That's 60. So they lose a Debbie and Payne in that front.
Yep.
Well, the poor water boy takes him to
he
the
just
head.
took a shot there.
Got to get both hands up. And it looks like he's working both, too. So, again, he's going to go off the same way. The old Charlie Chaplin walk off the field.
And we're joking, but it's decimating their front line.
Right. Well, here come the Blue Raiders on a 2nd and 14.
Payne's back in.
Waiting for the whistle. And that's Massey. Cuts it out, cuts it back in. And going to get back. And there's going to be a flag on the play. I think they're going to call Keeler for aiding the runner.
They're going to call aiding the runner.
Flag on the field.
Only other time I've seen it called has been in Delaware.
Right. Picked up about 4 on the play.
Now, pick that flag up and put it in your pocket. That's not – it had no impact on the play.
Nah.
I mean, if you look at the offensive stats, you'd think that Woodbridge has this thing in hand.
There's a big discussion. I think they're going to decline it. Aiding the runner. It's going to be declined. They may have been as shocked that they called it as we were.
I have not seen that. Yeah. One other time.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and 11.
Sideline warning.
And a sideline warning?
And a sideline
That's not what they gave.
No.
They definitely gave the aiding the runner indication. And that's Hammond's got some running room off the right side, punches it down around the 13. He's going to be short of a first down. That's going to bring up 4th and short.
Tajon Hammond makes his way up to about the 12-yard line.
And now number 4 slow to get up. Williams.
Yep. McNeil on the tackle.
Blue Raiders looking at a 4th down and 2.
4th and 2 for the Blue Raiders.
Right here, Raider fans.
And he takes
He was not going to be stopped. A great run.
Makes his way up to about the 8-yard line.
And we're back in the red zone. So we went in, went out, we're back in the Lashers barbecue red zone. And now
Herron was involved, but he came up with a hamstring that was cramping.
that's number 10, Hammond down. And they're going to call that the end of the quarter. Well, kind of a interesting third quarter here, Tack.
It was. We still haven't covered the entire field.
No. Well, let's take a commercial time out, and we'll come back and talk about it.
Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique image, you envision, we create. Unique image.
Welcome back to Woodbridge as we start the 4th quarter. Still 21 to 14. Wilmington Friends Quakers. And we talked about interesting that we had that aiding the runner that they declined. Seaford High School gets their first win of the season, 46-28 over St. Andrews.
Oh, wow. Good for them.
So we gotta wait for the chains to get down.
Yeah. Like 1st and
goal. 1st and goal from the
1st
8.
and goal. Yeah.
So Wilmington Friends looking to get a big stand here.
1st and goal.
Yeah, I could not see my camera got in my way. That was Kane takes it down about the 3.
Kane on the run.
Mike McKenzie in there, 54.
Going to bring up a 2nd and goal from the 3. Checking in, number 67, Tristan Patano on the line. Another big body there, tall body for Wilmington Friends. And that's going to be number 30, Tyrese Cannon. He's not going to get in.
Kyle Opterbeck.
Interesting they chose Cannon down there over Kane. That's going to bring up a 3rd and goal at the 2.
Opterbeck with the stop.
3rd down and goal from the 2-yard line. Come on, Blue Raider fans, let's hear for our team.
And that's Kane up the middle, pushes the pile, touchdown.
Blue Raiders!
Smart move.
Yes.
Smart move by Kane to not take a swat, take a swing, put the hands up. Very smart.
Flag on the field.
How about a flag on the play?
Oh, no.
What's the call?
I don't know if it's a block below the waist, a chop block. I'm not sure.
Wow. Chop block. That's what it's going to be, and that takes the ball back. 3rd and goal from the 17.
So somebody was involved, and somebody probably went to help, and that's where you get the chop block call. And this really puts them back.
About a 15-yard penalty there.
So 3rd and goal, but it's back to the 17.
Third down and goal to the 17.
And they go to the pistol. And nobody there. He was looking at a crossing or an in pattern with Westcott. So that's going to bring up a 4th and goal from back.
In this drive, they've scored twice.
Right.
But they've been called back.
Right. So here we go, 4th down.
Blue Rays looking at a 4th down and goal from the 17-yard line.
4th and goal from the 17.
They have Keeler split out.
That's who the throw.
And they throw to Keeler.
Oh!
Oh, my goodness!
Wow!
Incredible!
No flags. Now you talk about not being denied.
So the tight end linebacker moves out to the wide out, and they hit him with the look in.
The only pass they've thrown to him all game. And he catches that at about, the 2?
Yeah.
And runs over the guy for a touchdown. On the kick is Ramos.
Interesting because they haven't shown that.
And they have woke up the crowd here. So very important extra point here with 10:35 to play. He's got it up. He's good. 21-21.
Wow.
After a long 3rd quarter. Folks, we're going to take a commercial timeout here in the 4th. 10:35 to go in the game. Woodbridge Friends knotted up at 21. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts.
And I'm Danae from Matt's Fish Camp.
Come check us out.
Matt's Fish Camp is the small local fish joint with 2 locations on Coastal Highway in North Bethany Beach and Lewis, where we serve up traditional coastal fare and a casual atmosphere with house specialties like colossal crab cakes, lobster rolls, and fried Ipswich clams, along with crowd pleasers like fish and chips, fried shrimp, and a daily selection of fresh caught fish. Matt's Fish Camp, serving up lunch and dinner 7 days a week, all year.
Locations in Bethany Beach and Lewis, Delaware. See you soon.
And welcome back to Greenwood, and still in all over that Manlove taking a risk, moving Keeler out to the split and then throwing him a look in. And Keeler does the rest. High kick down the middle of the field. It's going to be taken at about it's on the ground.
Oh, big hit. You've just seen the emotion swing to Woodbridge.
That's Fort Jackson again.
Stop there, number 50. Takes on Ford Jackson.
So, yeah, we talk about the momentum swing, but I tell you what, number 7, Wyatt Nelson, put his helmet on and ran right down to the coach to get the next play.
Yep.
So let's play ball. He's had a great game. He's had a game worthy of being player of the game. Let's see if he can keep it going. 5 of 7 or 6 of 8. So here we go, 1st and 10 at their own 25. And a little out in the flat. Oh, Haynes not able to square him up. Another big pass play right out there in the flat.
They're going to have to crawl down. They're giving them a lot of room.
Well, Haynes adjusted very, very late. And playing their safety over the top deep. He was about 15 yards deep. So, Friends, but they like nothing more than come right out and strike quick. And Woodbridge with a lot of two-way players. Actually, both teams with a lot of two-way players. McAfee goes in motion. He's going to go sweep around the left end.
He's in full gear.
And he's going to be close to the first down, but he's going to step out of bounds. Kane tried to get a hand on Kane, now playing defensive end. And I believe we have a flag on play. Is that a yellow shoe? No flag. But they got
I didn't see
down.
a flag.
No, I thought I saw something on the ground. That's going to be S.E. Doyle first down for the Wilmington Friends Quakers.
I mean, he's in full speed when he's getting the ball.
Ball at the Woodbridge 30. 1st and 10 for the Quakers. And we have a split to the side, number 6, William Davis.
Here we go again.
And we're going to whistle. And he's still holding the flag. Encroachment.
He's calling it on Woodbridge. Whew. They wake up tomorrow and see these stats on the penalties.
Yeah. Encroachment on Woodbridge.
Probably lucky that happened.
Yeah.
He had pretty get up and go.
The ref was having a little trouble getting it. He must have had that flag deep in his pocket because he was digging. He still had it in his hand. 9:48 to go. 1st and 5 at the Woodbridge 25-yard line for the Quakers.
Bring it the other way. Nope.
He's going to drop back, looking to pass, looking down the field. And
good coverage.
That was Keeler on him? Yeah, it was Keeler taking him to follow him down there. I think Wyatt threw the ball a little quicker than he wanted to. That's going to bring a 2nd and 5 for the Quakers.
9:42.
Double wing. McAbee goes in motion. He's going to go off the left side. Hit at the line of scrimmage by number 3. Massey falls forward for a gain of about 3.
Got a little impatient and cut it up a little early.
Call again at 2.
Massey with a good tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming up on the 9-minute mark.
We're going to go slot to this side. Power also to this side, and that's going to be McNeil. But he's hit at the line of scrimmage, pushes forward. He's got the first down. Hit by number 7, Stones. Brings up another S.E. Doyle first down.
Stoney, his 6th tackle, 1 on special teams.
1st and 10, and folks, we are in the red zone, brought to you by Lasher's Barbecue on Long Neck Road. So we're about the 19-yard line, 1st and 10. And a little counter action.
Great play
out.
there.
Number 9, come on, Massey.
Massey coming off the edge.
He almost sniffed that out. He saw that coming. Saw the counter step. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. I wouldn't be surprised to see Friends throw the ball here.
Oh.
They've had a lot of success.
Sure. I think they got the out route here. Unless they bump them, they have it.
It is. Drops back. Looking down the middle of the field. Caught by McAbee. And tackle made by Kane and Westcott. Pick up about 4 yards on the play.
Maybe 3-yard gain.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 6.
For the Quakers.
Good defensive play.
Sorry, 3rd down and 7.
I've not noticed Woodbridge getting much pressure, but Nelson seems to be getting rid of the ball early here.
Well, they're looking for McAbee. He's the guy. I'm waiting for the corner route down here.
He drops back again. Here comes some pressure.
They tried to rub off McAbee and Davis. Tried to rub off each other.
A little high for Davis. Got that off his fingertips. 4th and 6. So I think we're probably going to see sweep here or another drop back.
Still think he has the corner out here. There he goes now. There it is. Coming back. Oh!
In and out of the hands. Woodbridge takes over on downs.
Great job by the Woodbridge defense.
So unable to score in the red zone. You know, Wilmington Friends has no trouble getting from point A to point B. It's getting it to C. When they get in the red zone, they can score from the long distance. And
now, I would say advantage to Woodbridge because of their style of offense right now. They can pound.
They can go on a 7-minute drive.
Yep.
And both teams have a kicker. 21-21. This is how last year's game went. Woodbridge jumped out. Wilmington Friends got back in it. And then they wore out late, and we saw it again with the cramps. And so here we go, 1st and 10 for the Blue Raiders. 7:14 to play in the game. They're at their own, looks like 16 or 15-yard line. Kane cuts it back. And he's 2 hands on the ball as they try to strip it away. He's out across the 30. The 20.
They just have such great vision that when they jump into the hole, boom, the next move is coming. There's a whole busy pile there.
Watching some of their drills when I was out here on Tuesday, and that's one of their drills every day.
Jump cuts.
Yeah. Yep, jump cuts. Pickup of 7 on the play. 2nd and 3 for the Blue Raiders. And this is going to be Massey on the left side. He tries to cut it back to the inside. He's out across the 25. He should have enough for a first down. And he does. That's another S.E. Doyle first down.
Run by number 3,
Payne on the stop as he cramps up again. But he's up on his feet.
6:30 to go here in the contest. 21-21 ball at about the 26. Woodbridge's own 26-yard line. And they go to the I formation.
Usually run the ISO. Well, no, they're in the T.
That's the T. And he's going to take it out to about the 30.
I didn't see who made that stop.
Just as an update, if you don't
Sorry.
May have been McAbee. He came up from the bottom. Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9. 6 minutes to go here in the game.
You got a horseshoe because this is their 2nd week in a row of winning.
Number 9, come on, Massey checking in. And he's going to get the
counter.
No, quarterback keeper.
Yep.
Takes it out across the 30 to about the 32.
Counter keeper by the quarterback. Faked the belly, had the guard pulling out around. We are looking at some tired, young people, folks.
3rd and 6.
It's like the championship bout where they're hanging on each other at the end.
Hey, right now, big drive of the game. Keeler's on the sideline with his helmet off. I don't see their big man in there. Hit and spin. And big tackle by number 9, Liam Herron. 4th and call it 4, and it looks like they're going to punt it.
And up there to number 9, Kevon Massey. No gain.
Or not.
He's up a 4th down and 4.
On the punt, number 10, Hammond.
For the Blue Raiders.
So this is Woodbridge's first punt of the game.
Back to punt the ball.
Back is 6, Williams. Low kick. He's going to get it off
a good
right,
knuckler.
Down to about the 40. And he's going to get out to about the 40-yard. Picks up about the 30, 10-yard return. So with 4:19 to play, they take over with good field position.
Hensley, number 60. On the stop, on the special team stop.
Blue Raiders in on the stop there.
So that last offensive, that last 4 or 5 plays, Kane was not on the field. He's coming on to play defense right now. And Keeler was not in at tight end.
No, they've been giving him a break. They need him to make tackles. Here comes a corner.
And they're going to call timeout. And we're going to take one with them. I can't get their guys on the field. Defensive coordinator Chet Bell.
Yeah, it's not a timeout you want to use
So
right now.
we'll be right back, folks, with some more fourth quarter action.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
And we're back, fourth quarter action. 1st and 10. As the Quakers take over after the punt. And it's a quick out to number 6, William Davis. Pickup of about 6 on the play. We have an updated score here on our Barkley Heating Air scoreboard. Milford 30, Polytech 0. Bucks looking to get their first win of the season.
Yes. They were up against it this week.
2nd and 4 for the Quakers. And Woodbridge, they may not see this ball again. As he drops back, throws down the sideline. Just out of the fingertips. Off the fingertips of number 6.
Good enough coverage to make it be a perfect ball.
Right. And again, that was Massey out there. Again, mismatch in size. They have Westcott here on the wide side of the field.
Quakers looking at a 3rd down.
Haynes now playing defense, playing free safety. Now he's going to come up. He's going to play close to the.
They have some real depth, though, at those type of players.
That's McNeil. He's got a first down. Big run by McNeil. That's a S.E. Doyle first down.
Stopped by Ford Jackson.
Ball on the Woodbridge 45. So Wilmington Friends looking to score a late touchdown here, and as I said, only one blowout in the 8 years they've been playing this game.
It's been a great game.
Yeah. And that's going to be McAfee coming on this jet sweep.
They hesitated, and a great play.
It's Gabe Westcott.
Number 10, Quentin.
They didn't have their timing set up, and like we said, when they have their timing, he's in full speed, but he hits a front side guard.
He stuttered.
Wasn't that time. He stuttered.
2nd and 15.
2nd down and 15.
I have not seen the screen yet.
We saw it once early in the game.
They tried. That's right. That's right. Woodbridge, I think. Did they try it, Woodbridge?
No, it was Wilmington Friends tried it.
Wilmington Friends tried it?
Almost got picked off. And he's going to roll to his left.
See what they're doing? They're not letting them get off the line.
Right.
That was great. I'll tell you what we had talked about, they had both guys up on defense in their face, not letting them off the ball. And especially in high school football, because of the step count to throw, that's critical. Great adjustment by Woodbridge.
I tell you what, you saw 2 athletes almost make an outstanding catch at first.
Yeah.
Gabe Westcott goes up.
He's dragging.
Almost gets it. He tips it, and McAfee goes
McAfee's
up.
trying to drag his feet over there to make the catch.
That's 2 exceptional athletes we've seen in this game tonight.
Yep.
3rd and 15 for Wilmington Friends. And we have a whistle on the snap.
They were going with the wheel route.
They want a timeout. So Friends calls a timeout. That gives them 2 left. So we're going to take one with them, folks. 21-21. Big 3rd down coming up when we come back. And welcome back, folks. Good to see. I was just telling Tack. Good to see Coach Tattersall. Fourth quarter, still in the game. He's over there about the 50 talking to the official. 2:30 to go here. Big third down for Wilmington Friends. 3rd and 15 from the 50.
There he goes.
Drop back.
Out and up.
And
he tripped on his third step into the route.
So what does Coach Tattersall do here? He's going to flip the field with 2:24 to go.
4th down and 15 for the Quakers.
And you're going to have Westcott back, who's a dangerous returner.
Do you come to block this?
With 4th and 15, I would. And that's what Seven's looking at. Stones is looking to the sidelines, what they want him to do. And they're going to go for the return. 2:24 to go, 4th and 15. Oh, snap off to the right a little bit. Maybe he should have gone for it.
Oh my.
And he calls a fair catch at the 15, almost.
Nice.
It.
Yeah, nice catch. It just turned
recovery.
away from him. We did see a fair catch 2 weeks ago, unnamed at the 1 yard line.
Yeah. And then
early season mistake.
And then a 99-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah.
To cover it. 2:16 to go. 21-21. So Woodbridge not really a quick strike type of team. St. Mark's beats Indian River 55-14 at a punt. So leading Lake Forest 34-16. I'm not sure if Manlove will. He just might play for overtime here. If he can break a long run, I don't see him throwing the ball and making a mistake.
No.
And that's Kane wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, gets it out to about the 16, 17-yard line. He's not going to use his 2 timeouts, at least not yet.
Right on the play by number
Pick up, we'll call it a yard on the play, 2nd and 9.
Haynes' 11th tackle.
High formation, toss to the right. That's Massey looking for some running room and just nowhere to go.
There's a flag, I think, in there.
It's got to be a hold in that area. That's what's going to be another hold.
Ay.
Or a block in the back. Did he take the penalty there? He got a 2nd and 9. They got a 3rd and 9. And they're thinking about it. They're going to take it. Minute 37 to go.
They're going to come to try to block the punt then.
That's going to take it back inside the 10 to about the 13-yard line. 2nd. And get our yard guy to stand still.
Down at about the
How about 2nd and 17, 2nd and 18? 2nd and 18. Now they move the ball back up to the 9.
All right, looks like the Blue Rays out of the bar at the 9-yard line. Be 2nd down.
And they
About 17 from the 9-yard line.
each have 2 timeouts, so they can stop it. Uh-oh.
Throw it down the field.
Oh, no. Look at this turnaround.
Really surprised. I did not think they would throw the ball. They were the intended receiver was Keeler.
They were going for Keeler.
And it's picked off. And returned back.
McNeil.
Inside. Yeah. Takes it down about the 16-yard line. Big turnaround for the Quakers. And I just said I didn't think he would have released the ball.
Yeah.
And they got a kicker, too. So here we go with a minute 23 to play. They just might set it up for the field goal.
Yeah, they'll want to work it to the middle. He's checking to the fade. Yep, that's what he did. They were rolled up on their toes. He checked to the fade.
Yeah.
You know what? At this point, get it in the middle.
Yeah, and set the field goal. You got a good kicker.
Yep.
And the safety was coming over. If he had cheated,
yep,
that could have been picked. That could have been trouble.
He wants to take him off his checks now. Is McNeil in? I don't think McNeil's in there. No, he's not in there.
That 46, McKenzie in. And here comes McAbee on the sweep. And they're going to stop it.
No, great play. Nice play by the corner.
I don't know what kind of range the kicker has, but that's going to bring up a third down.
They've moved it. Well, they're a little bit on the hash now. You got to center it up. Let's see. We're looking 10, 20.
Under a minute to play.
Were they at the 15?
Yes, that's
32 yards about.
If
he'll go back about 7.
And that's McKenzie up the middle to about the 12 or 11. Clock's running. And we're going to get a stoppage. Timeout, Woodbridge. So they see the field goal coming, I think.
20.
So the ball's on the 11. It's going to be about a 28-yard field goal.
Yep.
Fourth down and 5 for the Quakers.
4th and 5. I imagine they're going to be bringing the heat.
Ooh.
21-21, 29 seconds to play. And I would imagine they're going to be sending the field goal unit out. Nelson is the holder on the field goal team, and here comes Jaworski. So it's going to be about a 28-yarder. McKenzie's going to be the short snapper here. So 28-yard field goal attempt with 29 seconds to go. Good snap, holds down. He got
Heck of a kick. He drilled that thing.
So field goal for the Quakers, 24-21, 25 seconds to play. I imagine we're going to see this ball on the ground. And then Woodbridge is going to have to find a way.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be afraid to say there'll be a pretty good return.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, put it on the ground. Don't kick it to those guys in the back.
No. "25 seconds to go. Jaworski on to kick. They got some dangerous up men here, too, by the way. They got Westcott up in the middle of the field. And they're going to onside kick it.
I don't know about that.
The Blue Raiders.
There we go, midfield.
They got 3 plays.
2 timeouts.
We're going to see the look in to Keeler.
24 seconds. 1st and 10 at their own 49. And they're going to go to the pistol, which kind of takes Kane out of the game.
Oh, that's critical.
Yeah, 1 yard gain. They call timeout.
I thought if he could get upfield and get to the sideline.
We'll take a quick time out, folks. We'll be right back with more fourth quarter action.
Career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Mr. Italian began his career in home finance.
And we're back, folks. 2nd and 9 from the 50. And, I couldn't see where Haynes was looking, but I think they need to look short outs and, 10, 15 yards out. Starting back then, now it's going to be a little harder.
18 seconds.
With only 18 to go. They're not really putting on a rush, And swatted away by number 20, Samuel Guys. 3rd and 9, and they've kind of quieted this Woodbridge crowd down.
Yep.
Wilmington Friends intended for number 2, Gabe Westcott.
Hitch and pitch is usually a last resort also.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9, 13 seconds to go. 2-by-2. And releases one down the sideline. That's Westcott.
Unless they get.
He was trying to draw the pass.
Trying to draw the interference.
Not going to get it. I think it was good coverage anyways. They're just running in front of him.
Pass intended for Gabe Westcott falls incomplete.
Now Haynes got to release one to the end zone.
Woodbridge has one timeout. If
Really
they get a long play, they could stop it.
With the three-man rush that they didn't go to a Miami, a 5-man receiver pattern. They've kept Kane back blocking. That time they kept number 10, Hammond back. So they're only going 4 receivers. What looks to be against 6.
That's a good point. Yeah.
But they're running a prevent.
Well, look who's at wide out.
Yeah. Now there you go. There's your 5-man. There's your Miami. And he's going to reverse back to the
Game's
other side.
over now. He got to reach the end zone.
Throws it over the middle to 10, Hammond. Hammond eludes McAfee. Goes off to the right.
He's going to need to lateral it.
And that's the ball game, folks. And a late
Penalty.
flag. Probably some blocks in the back.
The flag on the field. Clock has expired. There's a flag on the field.
I would imagine there'll be some blocks in the back there.
It can end on that.
And they're going, and that's going to end. That's the final score, folks.
Yep.
We'll be right back. Your final score, Wilmington Friends off the field goal, 24. Woodbridge, 21. We'll be right back. Well, Tack, you know what that means. When the ants are crawling all over the screen,
That's
it's
it.
time to pick our pest of the game.
The pest.
And who is your pest of the game?
Josh Payne, number
Payne.
50 from the Quakers, with 11 tackles.
And a lot of them key. He had some big key tackles down the stretch. Josh Payne, number 50 from Wilmington Friends. He is our active pest solution, pest of the game. And tonight our Louis Pizza player of the game is the quarterback with 2 touchdown passes. We don't have his total stats yet, but he had a heck of a first half and a third quarter. Woodbridge changed some things in the fourth quarter, but he throws the 2 DD passes. Our Louis Pizza player of the game, Wyatt Nelson, the quarterback, and good for him, because I'll tell you why, is he has struggled against Woodbridge over the past 2 years. The playoff game 2 years ago, the regular season game last year. We may very well see these 2 teams at it again.
Yes, we could. He's an outstanding player, great arm, has a presence, doesn't panic. Oh, he deserves the accolades.
Before we
Very
go,
good game.
Our Juwan Johnson State Farm trivia question. We had so much excitement we never got to it. Woodbridge has won 5 conference championships in football. 3 were prior to consolidation. What coach led Bridgeville to his first ever conference title in 1959? 1959. Who coached the Bridgeville Mustangs to the Henlopen Conference Championship?
I was 3.
Fillmore Clifton. The old stadium was named after him. Fillmore Clifton led Woodbridge to their 1950, the school's first ever title. 2 by Ben Sermon in the 60s, and then John Parker in the 90s, and 99 actually, and Manlove 2 seasons ago. So that's your
Very
Juwan
good.
Johnson State Farm trivia question. So we're going to take one more quick timeout, folks. Come back with a quick wrap-up. And welcome back to the Sodal Concept post-game show here on 302 Sports, Henlopen Conference Friday night game of the week. Benny Mitchell with Jim Tack. And Tack, we said coming in that we thought this was going to be a great game, an exciting game, and we got it. Everybody got their money's worth tonight watching this game. Talk a little bit about these 2 teams. We could play this game, turn around, play this game tomorrow night, and have a different outcome. They were that close.
Well, I think it's everything we prepared and saw in our pregame show. Is that the running game of Woodbridge, along with the consistency in what they do, and Massey and Kane, they just have speed.
Right.
On the other side, I don't think the thing that we expected was Payne.
Right.
To have that much of a presence in the game, but their quarterback Nelson. Big arm, good looking pass, 21 yards, and talk about looking. I mean, we had a heck of a looking that we didn't expect to Keeler.
Right.
So it was an outstanding high school football game. I know it is a cliche. You played, you got better. Right. Nothing to be ashamed of at all.
Well,
Exciting.
Let's go to our Arena Deli post-game stats. And, wow. Friends, 289 total yards tonight, 170 in the air, 119 on the ground, 14 first downs. Woodbridge, 368 yards total offense, 28 passing yards, 340 on the ground, 19 first downs. Key, 2 turnovers. Let's talk about some individual performances. Kane, 19 carries, 175 yards. Can you imagine that, 19 carries, 175 yards in a loss?
In a loss.
Massey, 10 carries, 69 yards. Maccabee, 8 for 43. McNeil, 18 of 76. Maccabee has 3 catches, 1 touchdown. Davis had 6 catches for 110 and a touchdown. But I think we picked the player of the game right. That quarterback, Wyatt Nelson, 8 of 16, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yep. Everything goes through him. If it's a speed sweep, it's him conducting the timing, the throwing. He's their leader. Great job. Very good player.
Thanks a lot, Tack. And that's a wrap from Woodbridge. Again, happy birthday. Happy 50th birthday to my wife, Kristen Mitchell. Sorry you had to be at home alone, but there was a game to bring. There's a game to broadcast.
You are such a lover. I can't get over that 50-yard line.
It was great. She loved it. I told her I was going to do it. But anyhow, thanks for your
Congratulations.
Updates. Yes, thanks to Kristen Mitchell for the updates back in Lewis. Our stat man, Dave
Marvel.
Dave Marvel did a great job, man. That's 700 yards he was totaling up tonight. For Dave Marvel, Trey Mitchell, Kristen Mitchell back in Lewis, Trey Mitchell on the camera, Jim Tack, I'm Benny Mitchell. Thanks for joining us. And we're going to see you next Friday night when the Woodbridge Blue Raiders go down and take on the Laurel Bulldogs. Laurel Bulldogs 2-1, Woodbridge 1-2. Woodbridge's state tournament, I think, just started this week. Folks, we'll see you next week.